the crime of like being a slightly annoying woman is like equivalent in the eyes of the public and in society to a man like murdering 7,000 people.
In 2007, I was 6 years old and my sister was 8. We had just moved from southern Florida to southern West Virginia, and for the uninitiated, those two locations could not be at greater odds with each other. Culturally, in every aspect, they are completely different. When we get there, we are tan, we have accents, and we are the only Latin family in that town of about 1,000 people. Naturally, we were met with a lot of resistance. A lot of people were not open to the idea of foreigners being there. And foreigners we were. And they hated us. And we dealt with a lot of racism initially, but over time, it lightened up. At least in my case, I was the class clown. So people were a little bit quicker to embrace me since I was more outgoing and generally extroverted. My sister, however, was not as extroverted. She was not so interested in investing in social currency. My sister was actually pursuing an education. My sister was actually ambitious. She wanted to do things with her life. She wanted to dedicate herself to public service. And she was very, very good at everything she did. A lot of people did not appreciate this. I mean, it was fucking ridiculous. Any club, any sport, any extracurricular activity that she participated in, she always excelled. If she was in top 5, she was number 1. She was a very intimidating person to be around because she was just good at everything she did. And she was very fucking smart. And there's a deadly combination with that. When you combine that with being a girl, oh, man. People really don't fucking like it. But worse than that, worse than all of that, what is the worst thing that an intelligent young woman can have? An opinion. And my sister had several, and she was not afraid to voice them. So from middle school through high school, she faced sabotage, actual sabotage, from staff and students alike. Everybody fucking hated her. Everybody hated her. And they were not shy to tell me. I had people I didn't know coming up just to inform me how much of a bitch my sister was. People were very opinionated about her. And they were very outspoken about how terrible she was. But hey, when she walked in the room, heads went down. But put that to the side for a second. The reason why I'm stitching this video is because of a very important moment that happened to her towards the end of her high school career. She had a meeting with her guidance counselor one day. You know, the person, the figurehead of guidance and counseling in your school. She had a sit-down conversation with this lady. And they're discussing what she's going to do after high school. And she tells the lady, she goes, I am going to go to West Point Military Academy, which for the uninitiated has a less than 2% acceptance rate and is the most prestigious military academy in the United States, probably in the world. Do you want to know what this guidance counselor said to her? To empower this young lady with such strong ambitions and such a great potential. She said, oh, honey, you're not smart enough to go to West Point. To make a long fucking story short, my sister owns 2 houses, owns 2 cars, has a career where she's making over 6 figures a year, and she did all of that before the age of 23. And I already know she doesn't, because she hasn't kept up. She forgot about her. But I know that bitch is still busting her back out wide open at that busted ass building in that rusty, dusty ass, smelly ass chair for $16 an hour in that hick fucking town still. To this day. And she ain't going nowhere after that except for the grave. After she completed her grueling education at West Point, which is combined with military training. Yes, you have to go to boot camp to go to West Point. Like boot camp. She went to school online for Yale, got another degree, and in her own words, is gonna get her PhD for fun. All of that to say that the only reason why these people hated her was because they found her determination, her intelligence, her bravery annoying. So my message to the young lady watching this is to be the annoying bitch you were meant to be.